If you'd like to know more about a dentist before you trust him or her with your teeth, you are out of luck. Unlike other doctors, records detailing patient complaints and disciplinary action against dentists just aren't available. I-Team reporter Jeff McShann went to find out why.
It's not easy to look at these photographs. Pictures of the inside of Pam Grunwald's mouth. But this dental patient from San Antonio hopes you are checking them out.
That is my goal. I don't want what has happened to me to happen to anybody else.
Grunwald, we have learned, is one of a growing number of people who are upset with the Texas State Board of Dental Examiners.
Everything needs to come out, and there needs to be some changes.
Grunwald says she had dental implants put in 4 years ago and has been living a nightmare ever since. On her website for everyone to see, she tells her story, a story alleging bad dental work that led to an infection. An infection, she says, that went undetected and improperly treated.
If you can't tell that there was something wrong with my face, you were crazy.
After spending thousands of dollars just trying to correct some of the problems in her mouth, Grunwald complained to the dental board about the dentist who worked on her and fully expected the board to take action. She told us her detailed complaint included a file of documents an inch thick.
I did it all. Sent it in a huge, lovely file to them.
But several weeks later, the case was closed. No disciplinary action would be taken. Because listen to this. The board said she did not send them enough information.
What was that like?
It was devastating.
Dr. Mark Stankiewicz is a board-certified dentist here in Houston and a member of a group called Texans for Dental Reform. He reviewed Grunwald's complaint and several others and says the board, more often than not, protects its own and just looks the other way.
I think the problem is that the state board, in evaluating the standard of care, treats some doctors harshly and some doctors gently. So it depends on who you know. It's a good old boy network.
Dr. Stankiewicz says when rare disciplinary action is handed down, the board makes it difficult for patients like you and me to learn what the actual punishment is and what it is for.
It's been 2 years since they received $600,000 to implement a new computer system so that any patient can go on the website and evaluate a dentist.
$600,000.
Good afternoon, board. My name is Gwen Mitchell.
Houstonian Gwen Mitchell, who chairs the group Texans for Dental Reform, says the board told her the new computer system would finally be up and running in August.
It is behind and it's over budget.
August of last year.
Every day I'm becoming more and more convinced that there's just something that maybe they're just trying to hide. Maybe they're just trying to hide or protect the bad players, so there needs to be some type of investigation done.
Some members of the group, which is now 400 members strong, have been meeting with state legislators, and some, like Representative Alan Fletcher, are listening.
That's not a good enough reason for it to take this long.
The group is pushing lawmakers for a hearing. It wants transparency now. It told us the Texas Medical Board, even the Veterinarian Board in Texas, provide online easy access to disciplinary records.
All we want is the same treatment as the dogs get. If you go to the veterinary board, you can find every record of every violation and what they were fined. Not with the state dental board.
And until there are changes, Grunwald and her husband say they will just keep telling their story to anyone who will listen, or read for that matter. Her dental nightmare story can be found all over her SUV.
You got to do something. And so this was the only thing that I could come up with.
Well, the Texas State Board of Dental Examiners was open with us and says its old computer system was so antiquated that moving data has taken longer than expected. It hopes by the end of this month its online website will be up and running. As for dentists not getting punished, it denies that accusation, but we will keep you following the story. And of course, if you have any information, please go to our website, click on this story, and send us your information or comments. We'll be following them. Jeff McShann, 11 News.